It seems the detention facilities in Iraq, run by U.S. soldiers, may have been one of the first places where ISIS could spread its message of hate, of evil. And now those service members who were in those prisons are talking about what they saw. CNN's Stephanie Elam spoke with one of them, and she joins me now with more on this story. What did they see, Stephanie?
Well, Brooke, it's amazing to hear the accounts of this one man that we spoke to who was he was a soldier, a U.S. soldier. His name is Andrew Thompson, and he was saying that while he was there, like if he sees pictures right now of some of the ISIS members, when they come up on TV, he recognizes them. He says that they were in U.S. custody at one point in time, and during that time, he says that they knew that there were some people who were more radicalized than others and that they were spreading their message, but they were up against a hill there, despite the soldiers' best efforts to keep this message from spreading. Take a listen to what Andrew Thompson had to say.
If a group of detainees is sitting in a circle and talking, well, that might not be a threatening posture, as it were, but they might be teaching a class on bomb making or something along those lines. So the limited language skills that we had, in addition to the massive number of detainees, meant that we just could not control everything all the time.
So if you think about what he's saying there, is not knowing exactly what's being said, but also saying that some of the people that were in the custody were radicalized, but also managed to hide it better than some of the others. So they didn't know how radical they were at the time. But during all of that, theories were manifesting and spreading during that time and could have led to what we now know as ISIS, Brooke.
To think that they're recognizing some of these people, and based upon some of these eyewitness accounts, are there lessons, is there intelligence to be gleaned here for future counterterrorism missions?
Well, as far as Mr. Thompson is concerned, and a professor at the University of Texas, who we spoke to as well, which to get his perspective on it, they're saying what needs to happen is that there needs to be a plan, that you can't just go in and start a war and not have a plan for detaining people and for having custody. They're saying at one point there was 4,000 people in one detention center in Iraq, and just that sheer number of people that they were outnumbered, and so these messages could spread, these radicalized messages could totally spread. So they're saying there has to be a plan, and when possible, to not have so many people in one place at one time, if it gets back to that point.